The Holdovers is a film that I actually wanted to review a while ago and wanted to check out in theaters, but it only got available this weekend in my general area, and the theater I like to go to finally put up screenings for it. So I decided to go out and check it out, as I was greatly anticipating this film, and I'm gonna say it was worth the wait. It was a very charming, heartwarming feature set around Christmas time. This will be maybe one of my Christmas watches of every year. I like to think of that as I add that right beside a movie from last year called Violent Night, which these two films are on very opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to Christmas time feature. But once again, this is another Christmas movie I'm watching before the Thanksgiving horror movie. Let's go! So the story is pretty simple. There is this history professor who's super cranky and very much not a likable person. He gets stuck with everyone who can't go back home for the holidays over the winter break, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa break. And so he is stuck watching over all of these because he works at a private, secluded school where there's dorms and housing for students. And so he ends up having to stay and watch over these kids. Eventually, all but one of them is able to leave, and him and the other see a lot of themselves in one another, and they grow a good chemistry with each other and learn to be a good pairing. And it's a real like father-son type deal, but not really father-son. It's just a matter of like gaining respect for each other. That's what I wanted to say, except I had to talk my way to it. It's a very enjoyable story, and it was very well crafted and well told. I don't have many picks for Best Original Screenplay, so I will say that this is my pick for the Oscar Best Original Screenplay. As I heard, it is eligible, so this is my pick. Pretty simple. So the story will have to be a hand grenade score. The visuals, I really liked how it was shot, which will give mad props to the director later. But from what I just read recently is that they didn't use any sound stages, no green screens. It was all shot on site, which you can really tell and makes this so much better. So in terms of cinematics, I must give it another hand grenade score for the magnificent work they did here, plus a pretty good soundtrack in the background, making for a good cinematic experience. Directing, as I said earlier, I really liked how it was shot, very well composition. And my favorite part is that it does feel like you're watching a film from the 70s, with how it is framed and the aspect ratio of it all. Very good and very, very interesting way to differentiate yourself from the rest of films of the current day. I'll give it a hand grenade score because that is awesome. I loved to see that. Acting, I'm just going to say that Paul Giamatti kills it. And everyone else also kills it, but Paul Giamatti really kills it, like, insane, like, just ate every second he was on screen, and it was very much a good film for him, because of him as well. And in any other year, this would be a top-notch contender for Best Actor, but unfortunately this is the same year as Oppenheimer, and I don't think anyone's beating Cillian Murphy, at least I think that, and I hope that's the case, because, man, that man absolutely kicked ass in that movie. Expectations and experience, I didn't really know what I was expecting with this film, and honestly, I don't mind what I got. It was very good, very fun, very entertaining. So that's really all I have to say. My friend who watched it with me also enjoyed it. We both found it a very good movie. And I will probably be watching this. I'll try to make it a staple of my Christmas season, along with the Hawkeye show, Violent Night, and Harry Potter. Yes, all of them. But yeah, I think this is a solid hand grenade movie. It's pretty rewatchable, and it's very funny. A lot of good jokes in it. And so that's all I have to say. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, for some reason. And comment down below if you checked out the Holdovers or not. And other than that, I'll leave you guys to it.